Good afternoon and welcome to the Royal Complex as joining with another game of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. Royal College versus St. Joseph's College, two unbeaten teams going at it against each other. Royal College, of course, winning both the games. St. Joseph's College, one win and one drawn encounter, which they'll be really disappointed about not getting a result in their favour. It was a game that they really should have won, but was unfortunately was unable to pull things off right at the end. But for Royal College, they have had more convincing wins compared to St. Joseph's, and they will definitely come into this encounter as favourites. So St. Joseph's College, who are trying to get things back in order, and St. Joseph's College, of course, the skipper Bhishma Jayasekara has been a great influence for the whole team during the two games that they played. The weather forecast for today: maximum temperature of 29, minimum of 27, wind speed of 16. Yes, we can expect light rain, and that was the case throughout the last few days or last few weeks rather. And the weather will continue to be the same, although the sun is shining brightly here at the Royal Complex. We can most probably expect to see some rain later in the day. And joining with me in the comm box for this crucial encounter is none other than former Royal College player Tanvir Hassan. Good afternoon, Tanvir.
Good afternoon, Laxisi, and thank you for that introduction as well. And as we can see, the under-16 match going on now. St. Joseph's having a major lead. We do not know the exact score. And now in our screens we can see the Royal College first 15 team warming up in this crucial encounter, the third week of the Dialog Schools rugby season, and the first match for this week as well. And we do have Thurston taking on Trinity College at Fulgurasa ground as well. But for you, we are showing the Royal College versus St. Joseph's College encounter. A crucial game in both parts as well, Laxisi. Last year also, it was an intense matchup with Joes and Royal going back and forth in that scoreboard, played at Havelock Sports Club, and this time they have bought their way back to the Jurassic Park.
St. Joseph's College was a very close game from them, but unfortunately just didn't have enough to pull things off. And St. Joseph's College, now these are the results from the previous weekend. Ananda College getting that historic win against Science 32-26, and then St. Thomas's getting the better of Syra 4-3-19. St. Joseph's a convincing win against Thurston 26 points to 5. Probably expected to score a lot more than that, and Thurston Trinity College scoring 74 against Vidyartha. They absolutely mauled Vidyartha College. And then St. Peter's against St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's a much better performance from them compared to the last weekend, but they did go down 24 points to 8. And then Royal, as I mentioned, two very convincing wins for them against Sri Sumangala College, 53 points to 3. And then we had Mahanama College beating Dharmaraja College 15 points to 5. So both the newcomers registering wins in the last weekend. And then Isipatana, the knockout winners, getting the better of Kingswood 32 points to 22. A crucial away win for Isipatana College. And then Wesley, they continue to be a team to watch out for in this season, 29 points to 10 against DS Sena Nayaka. So some close games last weekend, and let's hope that we will see some more close encounters this weekend as well, Tanvir. No, these are the results.
Yes, Laxisi, as we can see the results of the match. Ananda College getting that bonus point against Science College, and Science College also getting a bonus point with 4 tries, but not being able to have that losing bonus point. And St. Thomas College 43 points 19, a very convincing win for them. Then St. Joseph's in today's game, 26 points against 5 against Thurston College. Not the score that they were expecting, but it is quite a big margin there. Trinity College leading the Candian battle 74-14. St. Anthony's 8 to St. Peter's 24. Sumangala 3 points, Royal College 53. And Mahanam College does 15 points again against Dharmaraja College with their first win of this school's Dialog Rugby League. Kingswood College and Isipatana had a hard-fought battle in Kandy with the big rain action happening there. Not a very shaky game, but still Isipatana leading with a 10-point margin there. And finally we see Wesley College 29 to DSS 10. A very unfortunate loss for DS Nayaka College. Not the best of games that they have played this season, but fortunate for the Wesley College team. This year's team's favourite as well. A convincing win once again, 29 to 10 points.
So far at the moment, the top two teams of both of all the three groups. They have had things a bit easier so far in this season. Now, today's fixtures, we do have a game from the lower divisions as well. St. John's College taking on Prince of Wales College at the Air Force grounds, and then here at the Royal Complex, we have Royal College taking on St. Joseph's, and then as Tanvir mentioned earlier, at the Sugadada Stadium, we have Thurston College hosting Trinity College in another crucial Group 3A encounter. So, two Group 3A encounters taking place today, and this encounter, St. Joseph's College, if St. Joseph's College can get the W over Royal College, that will open up the group completely as we go into the last 2 weeks of round 1. So the crowd is building up here at the Royal Complex. Can expect to see some good support, especially for the home team and also for the Joes as well. After the end of the junior encounters, both the teams warming up at the moment, and in a very short time we will be able to see the kickoff of this encounter between Royal College and St. Joseph's College here at the Royal Complex, or the Jurassic Park.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම රිෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න ට්‍රේන් එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද? උදා උදා
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ රස lemon රසයේ ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff Maliban lemon puff chill when lemon.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
දවසම fresh වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Welcome back everyone to the Royal Complex. We're just moments away from the kickoff of this Week 3 fixture in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025 between Royal College and St. Joseph's College. Both the teams are trying to extend their unbeaten streak. Royal College, of course, with 2 wins. And the points table, now we're about to take a look at the points tables from the 3 groups. Group 1A, Wesley College, they have the upper hand at the moment, although St. Peter's and Wesley have both scored the same number of points. Wesley College with that better points difference, they have managed to get that first place. St. Peter's in second, Anand in third place, DS Sinanayak in fourth, Science and St. Anthony's taking the fifth and sixth places. The 2 teams without wins at the moment in Group 1A. And if we talk about Group 2A, Isibatana College with the upper hand at the moment in the first place. St. Thomas's, of course, they are unbeaten too. Both the teams on 12 points. Isibatana, of course, getting that first place due to the fact that they have scored more tries than St. Thomas's. Although the points difference, the number of points they have scored is the number of points they have scored are the same. And in third place we have Sahira. In fourth place we have Mahanama. Both the teams with 1 win each. And Kingswood, although they came very close, agonizingly close in both the games they played, unfortunately they were unable to get those W's in their favour, so they are in the 5th place at the moment, and they have 3 bonus points which will most probably come into play when we go into the last week of the first round. Dhamaraja not that convincing during both the games they have played, so they're at the bottom in Group 2A. And this is the group Royal College and St. Joseph's College. Both the teams I mentioned unbeaten. 3 unbeaten teams in this group. All the other groups had just 2. St. Joseph's in third place with 10 points. Royal College and Trinity, both the teams on 12 points each. And Vidyartha with 1 drawn game and 1 loss, they are on 4 points. Thurston and Sri Sumangala unfortunately struggling big time at the moment in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. So after the we did take a look at the team's aspects, and right now we're about to take a look at the individual records of the league so far. The top try scorer is Didula Jasuria, who will be in action. He has scored 7 tries, and look at that difference between the first place try scorer and the second place try scorer. Minulu Yaddehi gave 4 tries for him from Trinity College. ThePapare, of course, he'll be in action today as well. 3 tries for him. And Abdul Malik 3 tries for him, and Mikhail Karnaratna from St. Thomas's College with 3 tries as well. And the top point scorers list, Dialog Surya leading that as well with 35 points thanks to the 7 tries he scored. Idris Farooq, he'll be in action today as well. He has scored 32 points. Abdul Hadi, another player with a lot of potential from Wesley College, 30 points for him. Then Chamlitha from Mahand College has been absolutely impressive during the 2 games he has played so far, 26 points for him. And Mayank Das from St. Thomas is equally impressive as well, 22 points for him. Those are the top 5 point scorers of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Both the teams are still involved in their warm-ups. Now from Royal College, the likes of Dialog Surya, as I mentioned earlier as well, he will pose a huge threat to St. Joseph's College along with Yuvan Pathurana, Rehan Rajakaruna, Shane Hiran and Amika Samarasinghe, the skipper. And from St. Joseph's College point of view, the skipper Bhishma Jayasekara, he'll be a man to watch out for. And also the likes of Akshan Rashminder, Brian Fernando had a great game as well last weekend. So those are the players that will definitely pose threat to Royal College. Can St. Joseph's College in the unbeaten streak so far? The good run from Royal College so far, we will find out very soon. And right now we're about to go to a commercial break once again, and on the other side we will have the starting lineups and the kickoff of this encounter between Royal College and St. Joseph's College. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, The Papare.
Enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චම්මරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත චමරි
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ හිතටත් නිදහස්
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superset for bricklaying and plastering. Tokyo Superset. Do it right the first time.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Radvasa. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
Samada Samahan, Samada Suin.
Live Rugby. Prima Kotumi, fun tamari.
Week 3 fixture, the opening day, the match day 1 of week number 3 in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. 18 teams competing for the prestigious Dialog Schools Rugby League title. Of course, the defending champions are St. Peter's College, the top 4 teams from last year, St. Peter's, Isipathana, Royal and Trinity. All the 4 teams once again looking really good this year. And other than that, we have seen some good performances from the likes of St. Thomas's and Wesley as well. So this time the format is a bit different. We will have 6 top teams, and meanwhile the starting 15 for St. Joseph's College. The forwards Tisat Tevanila, Mindulka Pereira, Isuru Chaturanga, Satira Gunatilaka, Sitanga Lenage, Ashen Kumar, Hamish Gamage, Nino Silva, and the backs for St. Joseph's College. Akshan Rashmida, Brian Fernando, Clive Hingard, Bhishma Jayasekar, the skipper, Malshan Devnit, Tevan Kitnuka, Akash Komas, and the replacements Dinath, Rayan, Shanelka, Cristino, Amita, Yumet, Shavin, Dion, Nathan, and Janit. I think we can take a look at the Royal College starting 15 for this important clash. Yoshida Situmina, Nakib Muhammad, Imtizal Nazir, Nazir Hanifa, Metuka Vikramaratne, Altaf Aman, Senujarana Singh, and Disas Patrana complete the forwards for Royal College. And their backs combinations are Shahid Mohideen, Idris Farooq, Amika Samarasinghe, the skipper, Hiruka Jayadinu, Ishen Hiran, Didula Jayasurya, Yuan Patrana complete the 15 for Royal College. And their replacements, Rehan, Raid, Anupa, Savisha, Samit, Lemita, Okita, Razul, Mohammed, and Binuka. So Royal College will be eager to come out there and defend their home turf here against St. Joseph's College to keep their unbeaten run going forward into the 4th week as they get closer to a sort of a rehearsal to the Bradby encounter, as we'll have Royal and Trinity facing off in the last week of round 1.
And not just that, Laksisi, we have Isipathana taking on St. Thomas's of the last week of round 1, the first inaugural Suhaib Trophy. Rizvi Suhaib, a former captain of St. Thomas's and captain of Sri Lanka as well. A legendary player he was. Unfortunately, we lost him last year. He was the 3-time league-winning captain as well for St. Thomas's College. So in his honour, we will be playing this trophy on the 5th of July at Mount Lavinia. With that said, Laksisi, we have come to complex Royal versus Joes. after 6 years in the 2019 final where St. Joseph's took on Royal College for Royal College to lift the league title in 2019 as well. The third league title that Royal College lifted continuously, which was a record that had been broken after Sir Rizvi Suhaib as well.
And if we talk about the last few years, Tanvir, before the COVID break, Royal College were absolutely dominating when it comes to the schools rugby circuit here in Sri Lanka. But unfortunately for them, after things restarted in 2022, they have not been able to win any of the silverware. The 2022 season belonged to Isipathana College, 2023 to St. Peter's, 2024 Isipathana and St. Peter's shared the two main titles. So Royal College, they'll definitely want to get back into winning ways. So they did win a lot of games, but unfortunately were unable to win the trophies that mattered. So they'll definitely want to make 2025 a year where they win trophies.
Yes, like as you said, a big regret that I still hold today was the 2023 season where we lost our initial game against St. Peter's College, a close game that was. And if we did win that match, we would have been the league champions that year as well. We won everything except the trophy, but everything else we had won every single match. The Isipathana match, the Bradby Shield, the Michael Gunaratna, but unfortunately we could not win that league title and that St. Peter's College trophy. But with that said, Laksisi, like you said, since 2015 Royal College were the league champs, and then 2016 they emerged third place, and then 17, 18, 19 again league champs. 2022 they were third place and they did beat Joes in the group stages, but St. Joseph's College somehow managed to have more points with Royal. Both teams losing only 2 games that season, and St. Joseph's College was in second place and Royal was in third place, and Pathana were the league champions. And then taking you to the 2023 season, we had St. Peter's College once again, the first time they lifted the league title was in 2023 after a couple of years. And Royal College in second place, Isipathana College in third place, and then we have last year as well, where St. Peter's College lifted the league title once again, and Isipathana College in second place, and again Royal College in third place. So far, after that COVID break, we can see that these 3 teams have had a major impact, but St. Peter's College 2022, not the best of seasons they had there, but a good pickup they had in the upcoming games after that.
Exactly, St. Peter's College didn't have the best of 2022s, but 2023 and 2024 were absolutely remarkable for St. Peter's College. So we are waiting for the 2 teams to come out of that legendary Royal College tunnel, we can say, here at the Royal Complex.
And on our screens moments ago, we saw the 2022 captain, Teran Karunathilaga, the runner-up winners of that 2022 season. So it was an enjoyable moment. I saw them actually lifting the trophy at the Havelock Sports Club. They had their match against Wesley College. That was the final match for that season, and they emerged runners-up, and Isipathana College were the league champs.
So it's good to see a good crowd here at the Royal Complex. Probably expected to see a lot more than this, but a decent crowding to witness this encounter between Royal College and St. Joseph's College. An encounter that can really go either way, because St. Joseph's College, they have shown some signs of being a good side. Royal College, of course, they were very, very impressive in the 2 games that they played. Now, as we are speaking, Tanvir, we did show you the weather card earlier, and we did mention that we are expecting to see some light rain, and at the moment there's an ominous dark cloud hanging right above the Royal Complex. So hopefully we won't get any interruptions from rain. Hopefully we will be able to see this encounter being played at full pace from the 2 teams. So both the teams, they take the field. Royal College led by Amika Samra Singha and St. Joseph's College led by Bhishma Jayasekara. Everything to play for both the teams, Tanvir. So let's see which team gets the upper hand, which team gets the all-important W and go into that penultimate week of round 1 with more momentum and more confidence.
Yes, Laxis, like you said, Royal College having that dominating 2 wins before this game, and St. Joseph's College beating Thurston last week and drew against Vidyanatha College. So an interesting game we have here, a good competing game as well. Royal against St. Joseph's College has always been an interesting match that we have seen as well, and so has the fans. So hopefully this will be a much interesting awaited game for this season at Jurassic Park. Few minutes now, both teams have made their way into the field. And here we have our referee for the game, Ravin Alexander will be the referee for this match. A few moments left for the kickoff of this game. Royal College will be kicking off initially at Jurassic Park. The sun has died down a bit and now it's a bit of a gloomy and cloudy weather here at Royal College Sports Complex. And now we wait for the referee's whistle to blow.
And that's a kickoff. Royal College aiming towards that right hand side of the field and a charge down straight away. And is that a try? Is that Amana Bank try to kick things off straight away?
Time stop. ගද්දාගේ වීමේ. ඕකේ වගේ නමුත් දාලා බලන්න. පිටිපස්සේ TMO.
And Tanvir, straight away, we will have to take a closer look at the replays.
An interesting kick chase there was. We saw Didula, the star wing three of this Royal College team. And here we have a replay of that chase down.
Now here's the replay, going for that clearance kick from their 22, and it actually hit their own player, I believe. Well, that looks very, very interesting.
Referee Alexander just checking for that grounding of the ball.
Yeah. Yes, I have a decision. Thank you. Time back on. So it's a try. Right.
And Royal College, they begin the account straight away. Didla Jayasuriya, I believe, scoring his 8th try of the season. The first Samana Bank try of the encounter in the very first minute. What a start for Royal College.
Yes, Lux, is the first 20 seconds of the game, just from the start of this game, I would believe it's one of the fastest tries that has been scored in this rugby season, with the flanker, Senuja, a wonderful, Meduka, Vikrama Ratna with the chase down. And Idris Farooq not being able to convert that corner kick. But a tremendous try from this Royal College team. A tremendous Amana Bank try from this team.
Good to go.
So here's the replay again.
Time back on.
Now making that collection, Brian Fernando, and going for the clearance kick. I believe it actually had some connection with the head of Inosh Silva of St. Joseph's College. And it went back, and the Dula Jasuria did really well. Now here's the restart kick from St. Joseph's. Kick deep, but very well collected by the number 12, Hiruk Jayadinu. And he kicks it into touch. So a very good start from Royal College. 5 points on the board straight away. And it's certainly not what St. Joseph's were hoping for, Tanvir.
Yes, pardon me, Laksisi. I didn't see that kick hitting the St. Joseph's College player. Only with the replay once again that I actually properly saw it. So pardon me for that. But anywho, now back to the restart. St. Joseph's College with a deep kick, and now a line out awarded back to them. The ball was thrown over in the line out, and St. Joseph's gets the ball.
Mindulka Pereira just not getting that throw right. Going well above the jumper, and Royal College pouncing on that opportunity. And the kick comes in from Idris Farooq. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle. I think that's Amika Samarasinghe, the skipper. Great piece of work from the captain. So they're not letting St. Joseph's College settle down whatsoever in the first 3 minutes of the game. Now St. Joseph's taking their time. They probably have to slow things down a little bit here. St. Joseph's College. Royal showing a lot of intensity here. Very well collected. And now Royal College on the march. Collected by the St. Joseph's College number 14, but goes into touch. That was Tevan Kitnuka. So it will be a line out this time in the favour of Royal College.
The wing three leading that move there and pulling that player to the touchline there. A wonderful tactic by the Royal College wing three. And now we have the line out. Imtisal Nazir going for that 6th throw but not being able to make it. The second row not be able to hold that ball. Sticky bit of wet fingers here. A sticky situation for the Royalists, but nevertheless St. Joseph's College now with the counter attack still within their half.
Now Rashmi there.
You're set.
Going for that box kick, and a good chase there from St. Joseph's. Very well done. Good collection there. I believe that was Brian Fernando, and advantage in favour of St. Joseph's College, says the referee. A knock forward from Royal.
So first knock on and then a second knock on.
Royal College knocked it forward first, and then St. Joseph's College knocked it forward. Is the replay.
Okay. What happened?
So I believe it's St. Joseph's College number 3, Suru Chaturanga. He's struggling a little bit. Not sure what exactly happened there.
Yes, if we can have a replay of that, it would be amazing, Laksisi. But as I saw, he knocked the ball on, and the Royal defender was still going for that tackle. So once he fell down, the Royal defender hit directly to his head. So it wasn't intentional, that's why it wasn't penalized. But nevertheless, these things tend to happen at the rugby game. It's not a slight game, it's a heavy physical game where injuries tend to happen.
Boys, first come.
And now the time has started once again in Royal College. Scrum off now, Shahid Mohideen with the feed in. St. Joseph's College not having the best of starts. But nevertheless, just 5 minutes gone out on our clock.
Shahid Mohideen to feed the ball in.
Boys, steady in on, right? Steady in on, right?
Now the referee not that happy
Make it steady.
with that scrum from the two teams. Referee Alexander
Fine.
very clear with his instructions. Now here's Mohideen again.
Break. Uda, bind again. Oh, shoulder bind and okay, clear. Crouch.
So they'll try it for the third time now.
Okay, thank you. Set. Steady.
A lot better this time. Mohideen fields it in. Takes it out, gives it to Farooq, Idris Farooq. Once again targets the right hand side of the field. And mark called from Akash Gomes, the fullback for St. Joseph's College.
Play slow, come back again.
A lot of teams, Laksisi, don't exactly know about that mark rule. And as we saw in the initial games of this season as well, some players don't tend to go for the mark and they just continue to play on from the 22. But having that safety green card of just marking the ball and having an easy clearance kick as well is something most rugby players look forward to in an international game as well. But unfortunately, we do not get to see a lot of that in schools rugby.
Exactly, we don't really see teams taking that option, as you mentioned, Tanveer. Good line out from Royal. Now working their line from right to left. Hiruka Jayadunu. Farooq gives it out to his number 13, Ishen Hiran. Ishen Hiran with that kick into touch. Inside the 22-meter mark of St. Joseph's College, it will be a scrum in favour of the Joes. But they need to be careful here. Earlier the line out was not that convincing from St. Joseph's College. I beg your pardon, that was actually Juan Patirena. That little kick. ThePapare needs to get this right. And he doesn't. But luckily, they do the recovery job right, St. Joseph's College. ThePapare at the moment just getting too much height on the line out throws. And that's a knock forward. Now Royal College with the opportunity. Will this be another Amana Bank try? Oh, tackled into touch, I believe. Skipper Amika Samarasinghe almost going all the way. It will be a line out in favour of St. Joseph's College. Now this is Patirena asking from the referee about the previous advantage they had. The referee clearly saying it ended. Amika Samarasinghe trying to run round the number 14, Tevan Kitnuka.
Quick. Keep the gap.
Muddy conditions in this Royal College Sports Complex, so we won't be able to see the heavy steps, but nevertheless a wonderful line-out move ploy there, no throw, passing the 50-meter lines to a heavy number 5 forward of St. Joseph's College, Sitanga Lienege. Now St. Joseph's College with that counter-attack with the exit kick, trying to set it up for the kick of their team, not being able to kick it outside to touch, but nevertheless Royal College now with the counter-attack. Yuan Patrina back to Idris Farooq, back to the skipper, but referee will call that back. A forward pass was the call.
Yeah, unfortunately for Royal College, probably a little brain freeze moment there. Yeah, he was obviously in front of Idris Farooq.
It started off to look like a promising move from that back three combination, but unfortunately a small blunder from the vice captain to the captain.
Rashmi to feed the ball in. Rashmi gives it out now. Goes straight into that hit. Hiruka Jayadinu. Brian Fernando kicks it deep into the Royal College territory. Idris Farooq. This Farouk goes for a kick of his own. Well collected by the Joseph number 13, Alshan Deumin, and that's another knock forward. Thumping tackle there. I think that was keeper Amika Samarasinghe. I think we'll have to take a look at the player from St. Joseph's. No, he actually got up.
Amika Samarasinghe with a thumping tackle there, but it looks like the damage has been gone from both sides. A bit of an awkward landing there. And as we can see now in the field, the physio has made his way, but Amika says he's alright and he can continue.
So Mohideen in the put in. Royal working the line inside their half at the moment. Here's the dangerous man from Royal College. St. Joseph's College and Royal almost making a blunder out of that opportunity. Idris Farouk searching for touch, and St. Joseph's, they do manage to keep the ball inside, but they're in a very awkward position here, St. Joseph's. If one move goes wrong here, then Royal College will pounce on it with just a few meters away from the whitewash. But Brian Fernando with the clearance kick. A slight slip up there for Idris Farouk. Shane Hiran is trying to make a run for it, but Ravin Alexander, the referee.
Referee Ravin Alexander will have a small word with his assistant referee.
Right, thank you. Captain? Captain? Whoever. Ball lege ya. Eliye ina. Atulta place karanne. So that will be a point try. Right? So it's come down for Royal. Okay? Time back on. It's taken in. Just come down.
So from what I heard, I believe although the ruck was actually formed outside of the whitewash, the scrum half actually placed the ball inside the try line when he got it out. I think that's what the referee mentioned. Not quite sure, not quite clear.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Yes, as we can see, that ruck is placed inside the try line. So a 5-meter scrum should be awarded to Royal College. Wonderful look by assistant referee Atavara there. Nevertheless, Royal College going for a move there, but unfortunately losing the ball to St. Joseph's College. And now St. Joseph's back with the counter-attack, using those heavy, big forwards to gain a couple of meters to make it a comfortable position for the kick taker.
A clear advantage for St. Joseph's College. Naqib Mohammed unable to get out of that ruck. Needed to roll away. So St. Joseph's College playing with fire at the moment, but still just one try for Royal College. They have been stuck inside their own 22 for some time now. Is Brian Fernando. Finds such a decent kick from him.
Like you said, Laksasi, position-wise, both teams have been on going back and forth with the ball, but the territorial gain hasn't been in St. Joseph's College favour. The most of the game we have seen has been played in this St. Joseph's College half. But nevertheless, it's just been a couple of minutes since this game has begun, and 5 points is the margin that St. Joseph's College has to catch up on. 15 minutes gone in our clock. A line out now for St. Joseph's College. Still in their half. Trying to get back into that green zone. A full man line out ploy taken from the back. Cleanly taken. A maul has been set up. A wonderful tactic by the St. Josephians.
Now Jos with possession. What can they do here? They do enter the Royal College territory, but straight away they lose the ball. They lose possession. Royal College, they get the ball back from St. Joseph's College. Certainly not what they needed St. Joseph's. They were trying to create some momentum, but unfortunately that was not the case, and that kick, the clearance kick, charged down. But Royal College, the chasers, doing really, really well. Trying to use that short side that time. I believe that was Akash Gomez. And that's a knock forward, says the referee. Advantage in favour of the Joes. Now Rashmida gives it out to his big forward. Forwards joining in. Some quick passing there from Joes, but no advantage in play, says the referee. So he will go back to the scrum, I believe. And the update from Sugata Das Stadium, Tanvir. In just 17 minutes, Trinity College have scored 24 points. So the worries continue for Thurston College, unfortunately.
Yes, having that bonus point already. Trinity College having a comfortable lead already as well. Nothing to be pressurized at the Sugata Das Stadium for the players from the country up. But at the Royal College Sports Complex, an interesting game of rugby. St. Joseph's taking on Royal College, one of the most heavy rivalries. It isn't a trophy match, Laksisi, but it still does feel like it every time St. Joseph's takes on Royal College.
I believe St. Joseph's College, although their ball handling has not been up to the mark, I believe their defensive effort has been good. There was a slight error right at the beginning, but once again, as I mentioned, just not getting things right at the line out, especially now 3 line outs they have messed up St. Joseph's. Now going for that clearance and a kick return back to Royal College. Number 13, Shane Hiran. High tackles as the referee. Advantage in favour of Royal. Gives that hand off, evades another tackler. The number 8, Disas Patirana. As Mohideen to Idris Farooq. Targets his right once again. The referee will go back to that penalty advantage.
It's an interesting game so far. 18 minutes gone in our clock, Laksisi, but nevertheless, every week, each game that has been played, it's just that all these teams making those slight basic mistakes is what costs them the game at the end. The basics of rugby, the principles of rugby, the fundamentals of rugby, those are the major key roles to be played in a game of rugby, but unfortunately some teams can't capitalize on it. And St. Joseph's College showing a few factors from it as well. Being prepared for a game like this, but yet making those few blunders from the line out mostly as well, as you said. And now Royal College with the line out, playing once again in the St. Joseph's College half. The hooker, Imzal Nazir. And now the Royal College going for that back peel, and to the centre, Hiruka now with the ball. Thundering tackle there. Disas Patrin on the dynamite play, offloads it to Imtisal Nazir.
No, you're on the ground. Thank you.
A lovely move from Disas Patrin, and now Royal College with a golden opportunity. The big man Yoshida Situmina. Now here's Patran again. Patran, can he go all the way? Just few meters short. As Mohideen gives it out to Naqib Mohammed. Inches short now, Naqib Mohammed. Mohideen will look for options and he will go underneath the post. The Amana Bank try, the second one from Yoshida Situmina. It was always going to be really, really hard for St. Joseph's to stop this lad from that sort of a distance, Tanvir.
Yes, the big lad of Royal College, the biggest player in the field as well. Yoshida Situmina with a tremendous stride right onto the post, making it easy for Idris Farooq to put those 2 points.
1 minute break.
St. Joseph's College having that size advantage though, Laksisi. Having that size advantage, but still Royal College doing everything they can with the counter. And now referee Robin Alexander blowing the whistle for that 20-minute water break.
And now at 1 minute water break for both the teams. Idrik Farooq with a successful conversion. 12 points to nil. 2 Amanabank tries for Royal College. I wonder what sort of instructions the main man from Royal College, Dushant Liuke, will give out to the boys. Yeah, Mr. Liuke, of course, a very busy man these days, involved with the Sri Lanka national setup as well. We'll be leaving to Hong Kong tonight, from what I heard.
Yes, Laxi, the team has left yesterday and Dushant Liuke had to stay back for this game. It was supposed to be played on Saturday, but with the conditions, with the Sri Lankan match against Hong Kong, China, the match had been pushed front to today, and Sir Dushant Liuke will be going, I think, to Hong Kong, China by tonight.
An important game for Sri Lanka after a heartbreaking loss against South Korea last Friday, a game that Sri Lanka probably should have won, falling short by just 4 points after leading until the 60th minute, I believe, in that encounter.
Yes, Laxi, watching that match side by side with you as well, quite the disappointment that was for Sri Lanka, just losing by that 4 points. And unfortunately, it was a good game, a tremendous game by the Lankans that we haven't seen in a while. But unfortunately, just caught up a bit short there.
Exactly, against a top quality Asian side like South Korea. Sri Lanka played really well. Now, with the restart after that break, St. Joseph's almost fumbled it during the collection. And yes, Gomez gives it out to Rashmida. Rashmida to his number 12, Brian Fernando. St. Joseph's College, they just need to calm down a little bit here. Just build up the faces. Now those sort of mistakes you can't afford to do, and they push the ball back even further. Now Royal College, they steal the ball thanks to that mistake. Now with the opportunity here, Mohideen, not quite sure what he was trying to do, but they still managed to keep the ball with them. Royal College, St. Joseph's College just not getting anything right at the moment. Here's Mohideen again. And they decide to use the shorter side now, the number 13, Ishen Hiran. Just find some sort of a gap. Now they're inside the 22. Here's the number 1, Naqib Muhammad. Ishen Hiran. Now they decide to work the line. Almost lost it forward, but he just managed to recover. Mohideen. You see to his number 6, Altaf. And here's the big man again, Yoshida Situmina. Things opening up a little bit here for Royal College on the left-hand side.
Stay back.
Amika Samarasinghe, the skipper, goes down. Here's the number 4, Nazir Hanifa. Mohideen, some quick ball out for Royal College. Around 5 meters short now. Can they find a third Amanabank try here? Now here's Patirana. Patirana almost goes all the way. Royal aiming for a third try. 2 tries in quick succession for them. And St. Joseph's College defense hold on here. That's the $1 million question. Mohideen, they go to their left. Gives the pass out, and he will touch down for the third Amanabank try. Hiruka Jayadinu.
Time stop.
Easily done from Royal College. But I believe they'll have a look.
My
I believe
decision is try. Just want to check the last pass before the try, please. ඔය ඇන්ගල් එක පේන්නේ නැති. Is there any other angle? Okay, on field again. Yes. වෙන angle එකක් තියෙනවද? දැන් මම on field decision එක. Oh yes. වෙන angle එකක් තියෙනවද? I will stay with the original decision. Thank you. No clear evidence. It's a try. Time back on.
So the referee Ryan Alexander, he will stay with his on-field decision. Not enough evidence to overturn that. So 17 points on the board. Third Amana Bank try for Royal. Hiruka Jayadinu scoring that one. So we did see some sort of a resistance from St. Joseph's College for around 15 minutes or so after that first try, but right now Royal College just getting things done quite easily at the moment. 17 points, 2 tries in quick succession for the home team. Idris Farouk doesn't make any mistakes there. 19 points on the board now. A solid start.
Yes, Lux, it's a wonderful game of rugby from this Royal College team. A scrappy play that we saw there, but still managed to make something of it. And as we saw, this was Patrinan, the dynamite forward, the number 8 of this team, trying his best to score an Amana Bank try, but not being able to, but letting his teammate make it seem easy as well. And here we have a replay of the try. Uruan Patrinan passing it to the centre. Hiruka scoring that try. Third Amana Bank try for Royal College and this match.
Credit goes out to Mohideen as well for deciding to go to the left-hand side of the field, because all the forwards just barged in towards that try line, and they did manage to draw in the defenders from St. Joseph's, and the left-hand side completely opened up, and he decided to go to that side, and that paved the way for the try for Royal. Yes, the restart from Brian Fernando. Well collected, trying to go by his own. Not sure whether that was the right call from Imtisal Nazir.
Yes, he seemed a bit worried there and was wondering what to do with the ball. The first initial hit was great, but the second one he should have cut back in, but instead God went exactly to the player and he was taken out after that. Not the best of decisions made, but nevertheless, people do make mistakes. We are human after all. No one is perfect. But unfortunately, Royal College lose the ball there. And now St. Joseph's College getting a line out in the opposition half. But referee says that they were crossing in that line out. Obstruction was the call. And now Royal College getting the get out of jail card right there.
So Imtisal Nazir, he'll be a relieved man.
Very happy man. And St. Joseph's College being a bit sad to say, finally making their way to the Royal College 22 meters, but still not being able to capitalize on that call there.
Now the fact that that was actually the first time they entered the Royal College 22 speaks volumes on how they have played in this game so far, Tanveer. St. Joseph's College, I mentioned, all they have done so far is just defend, and that won't work out for them in the remainder of the game if that continues in the same manner. Good throw in from Nazir. Now again their line from left to right here. Yes, this is Padrina again, and unfortunately makes there a Nazir Hanifa there. Now St. Joseph's with the opportunity. Yes, the kick and chase. Will this be a try? And he loses the ball forward. Janit Mar Singh losing the ball forward there. Just had to gather it cleanly.
Janit Mar Singh, first match for the season for him, and unfortunately making his way all the way to the try line, but not being able to have the ball at his hands. And here we have a replay of that from the ruck, where Royal College lost the ball. And then we have the wing three, a wonderful dummy pass, and then an offload to his centre. And a punt there. Idris Farooq trying to pick it up, but was thinking that Yuan Patrin will be going for the ball. Janit Marsingh having the ball at his hands, but unfortunately not being able to keep his hands stick to it. And now referee Ravin Alexander saying that the St. Joseph's College counter hooked the ball a bit too early, so a free kick has been awarded to Royal College. Once again, St. Joseph's College making their way to the red zone of Royal College, meters away from the try line, and still making basic mistakes that cost them such. But now St. Joseph's College once again with the ball, but this time still at the Royal College half, 38 meters away from their try line, line out. But as you said, Laksisi, not the best of lineouts St. Joseph's College have been having, an all 8-man line out, and they will be going for that maul as well. Royal College cleanly sacking that maul, but nevertheless St. Joseph's College counter-attacking it, but falling a meter short as well. And now Janit Marsingh, the big man, going for that pick and go, taken down by the Royal forwards, not being able to pass that gain line. St. Joseph's College now.
St. Joseph's College on the move here for the first time, putting the Royal College defenders under a bit of pressure. Outside the 22-meter line now, St. Joseph's College.
Slowly gaining a few meters ahead. Now with the pick and go, it seems to be working for them, so they will stick to it. Using those heavy, big forwards, St. Joseph's College, making it a very impactful game. Battle of the forwards.
And I think that's Yoshi the Situmina. A blood injury, I believe, so he'll be taken off the field for the moment. He can come back in.
A number of times Yoshida Situmina has got a bit of a split on his eyebrow. Has happened before, will happen again for sure as well. But the man has been taken out just to have a look at the eye. And once the doctor has given his verdict, he may be able to come back once again.
Here's the replay. You can spot Yoshida Situmina there. Yeah, I think he did have a nasty collision. The thigh of the player, I believe. Thigh of the opposition player. Rashmida feeds it in. Now, St. Joseph's College trying to build something here. Still outside the 22-meter territory. Rashmida. Now the forwards joining in, taking it over from Rashmida. Trying to work on the fringes here. St. Joseph's College, but still outside the 22. Always says the referee. Penalty advantage. And now they finally enter the 22-meter territory, St. Joseph's. Now this is good from St. Joseph's for the first time. We are seeing some continuity of play from them. Now they decide to pass. Here's the number 12. Finds a bit of space. That was Brian Fernando. Now from left to right they decide to go. St. Joseph's. Can they find an Amana Bank try here? They absolutely need something before the half time to have some sort of hope, to have some sort of momentum going into the break.
A massive change of momentum since Yoshida Situmina has been taken off the field. St. Joseph's College realizing this, the big player of Royal College has been taken off, and now St. Joseph's College trying their best to capitalize from this. Playing advantage still. Can he make it all the way? The fullback of St. Joseph's College, Akash Gomez, trying to make his way through, but is taken down 5 meters away from the try line. And back to the heavy forwards now. Sitanga Lienage with the ball there. And going for the pick and go once again.
A crucial moment in this game. St. Joseph's College, they need to make sure that they go back with some points here. It's very important that they continue what they have done.
Captain.
He seemed to have knocked the ball there, the St. Joseph's College flanker.
But they do have the penalty advantage, Tanvir.
Captain, stay back.
Yes, there were 2 places that they have been awarded the penalty. So Referee Alexander will show both the options to the player, the captain of the team.
Go low. High tackle.
And they do clear the quick tap and go, but the defense of Royal College is still intact. St. Joseph's College now inches away from that try line.
Hamish Gamage with that good run for St. Joseph's College, who will be the man to take them over the line.
3 minutes left on our clock, Laksisi. Can they put some points before halftime whistle is blown? St. Joseph's College using their forwards, inches away as we can see the ball making its way towards the line. One more should do it for them.
Hamish Gamage touches down for the first Samana Bank try. Oh, in fact, it was actually not Hamish Gamage. That was Ashen Kumar, the first try scorer for St. Joseph's College. The first Samana Bank try, exactly what the doctor ordered for St. Joseph's College just before halftime.
Wonderful set piece move by Ino Silva. Well done by the forward. Well done by the forward of St. Joseph's College, capitalizing once that player was taken out. Yoshita Situmina was taken out, and St. Joseph's College realizing this and using those heavy forwards to make their way to score under the post, and easily converted by the kick taker of St. Joseph's College. 7 points to 19 now. 33 minutes gone in our clock. 2 minutes left. Can St. Joseph's College put a bit more points into the board before the second half whistle is blown? And here we have a replay of that wonderful try. And from here, the number 10 getting involved in the forwards. Wonderful to see that. And just from there, just a pick can go. And he scores the try, the number 6 of that team, Ashen Kumar.
Yeah, that try should definitely inject some life into St. Joseph's College. And from the restart kick, St. Joseph's thought that it would actually go out, but Royal College, they were very, very focused.
And line out. Option. Scrum.
There are 2 options for St. Joseph's College. They had the chance to take that scrum from the knock-on.
The skipper Amika Samarasinghe going for that contestable kickoff, but still not being able to keep his hands on the ball. So St. Joseph's College having the option for the line out and the scrum, but I would say the scrum would be the better call, Laksisi, since St. Joseph's College hasn't had the best of line outs in this game so far.
ThePapare not having the best of days with the throw-ins for St. Joseph's. Where's Rashmi there? Not the best of work from Mohideen.
Number 9. You can't pull. Second time.
Yeah, you can't distract, you can't interfere with the opposition scrum half during the scrum, especially before he puts the ball in.
You can't pull.
Royal College now, the last few minutes of this first half, not having the best of players, and St. Joseph's College capitalizing from these basic mistakes, these few mistakes this team has made. Quite the good build-up St. Joseph's College have been having. Hopefully, once the second half starts, that they will do it. And they can keep it up and have the lead and win this game for their school.
Now, after Royal College lost Yoshida Situmina, things have started to look a bit bad for Royal College. They are making some changes, Royal College. Nazir Hanifa goes out and Okita Mudunkotu, I believe, he comes in wearing the number 20 jersey. And this time, gets it right, Mindulkar. Now St. Joseph's College.
No, release.
And they build up some momentum from here.
A clean line out there was, but that pass from the scrum half to the fly half wasn't that clean. But nevertheless, St. Joseph's College now going for that box kick. Asa and Rasmita. And now Royal College cleanly taking it. Farooq to Yuvan Pathiran. Yuvan Pathiran to wing with the ball. And offloads it to number 13. But it was taken forward. And that would be our first half. Royal College 19 points to St. Joseph's College 7. Not
St.
the
Joseph's
best of.
College finding some sort of life in the last 7 to 8 minutes of that first half, Tanvir. The first few minutes were not that good for them. They gave away an easy try to Royal College right at the beginning. They'll be really disappointed about that. But after that, the defensive effort was a lot better. Royal College, they had to work hard to find the next 2 tries. But St. Joseph's, they did manage to get a try just before half time. So let's see what sort of a confidence booster that is going to be for the Joes going into second half. But at the moment, it's Royal College's game, and they have been the better side by some sort of a margin in that first half. So let's see whether St. Joseph's can catch up in the second half, as we'll be back with the live action shortly. So stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. We'll be back with the live action from the second half very soon.
Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere. With newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere. With newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
The road is yours. German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself, so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go, pocket perfume, youth එකට go එකක්.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
දවසම refresh when the train එකට go.
Night Go, pocket perfume, youth එකට go එකක්.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද? නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence. Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo Super Seal. Do it right the first time.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Welcome back here around to the Royal Complex. We had a very good first half between Royal College and St. Joseph's College. Royal College, of course, having the upper hand at the moment in this game. 19 points to 7. St. Joseph's finding some sort of colour in the last 5 to 6 minutes of that first half, and they'll be hoping they can carry on that momentum the second half as well. But for Royal College, it's about making sure that they continue what they have been doing in that first half of this encounter. So 19 points to 7, that's the story. 2 tries behind, we can say. 2 converted tries behind St. Joseph's College, and they'll have a lot of work to do to match up to that required number. So these are the highlights from the very first kick of the encounter. St. Joseph's College making a blunder, giving Vidula Jayasuriya his 8th try, and then the next try for Yoshida Situmina, easily done at that moment. Had no answer whatsoever, St. Joseph's College. And this one, Mohiddin deciding to go to the left, and Amika Samarasinghe, the skipper, and Jayadinu combining to get that the third Amana Bank try for Royal College. And the St. Joseph's College scoring a try just a couple of minutes before half time through Ashen Kumar. So that's the story from the first half. 35 more minutes to go. 35 minutes of some exciting rugby action coming your way on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. Let's see what unfolds in the next 35 minutes.
Okay, let's play.
So as I mentioned earlier as well, a decent crowd in. Brian Fernando in the first kick of the second half. Targeting the right hand side of the field once again. Mid the collection, Shane Hiran, and Royal College under pressure straight away to begin the second half. Very similar to what happened to St. Joseph's College at the beginning of the game. Now can they do something similar here, St. Joseph's? A try in the opening burst of the second half. Yes, Hamish Gamage, the big man, the big number 8. The ball comes out of the ruck, but they do manage to keep the ball with them. Here's the skipper, Bhishma Jayasekara, unable to gain much meters there. The forwards, they decide to take matters into their hands here, working on the fringes here, the Joes. Hamish Gamage again. Almost a turnover there. The forwards continue to make amends here, continue to gain meter by meter for St. Joseph's College. Rashmida decide to switch directions here. Bhishma Jayasekara gives the long cutout pass. Now here's the chance for St. Joseph's College. A good tackle, a brilliant tackle there. Is that Hiruka Jayadinu? It's actually Yuan Pathirana with that tackle.
A scary beginning for the second half for the Royal College team. St. Joseph's College fighting adamantly to put some points in the board. Something we didn't see in that first half. And as we can see, Yuan Pathirana being that try-saving tackler. Both Yuan Pathirana and the skipper Amika Samarasinghe. Now Royal College 5 meters away from the try line with a line out. A short man line out has been taken from the back. Cleanly taken. Now using those heavy forwards, this is Pathirana now with the ball. Doesn't manage to gain a few meters, but does make it a bit comfortable for Idris Farooq to make the kick. But nevertheless, St. Joseph's College applying pressure, so Idris Farooq tends to run with his feet. Sends the ball out to Yuan Pathirana, kicks the ball out. A wonderful punch. Now St. Joseph's College with the ball at hand. Goes to that counter kick. Kicked high, still in play. No play there to take it. Shahid Mohiddin gets the ball at his hands. Royal College now using the back line. Wonderful hands. Didula with the ball now. Cuts back out, cuts back in. A two-step wonder he is. Shahid Mohiddin now feeding into his heavy forwards. Naqib Mohammed now. A wonderful hit with the support of his forwards. Using the heavy men now. Referee Ravin Alexander playing advantage. Once again now Shahid Mohiddin to the backs now. Making their way to the corner. The skipper Amika Samarasinghe cutting in, cutting out. Having a man there for support. A wonderful latch that was. Now 5 meters away. Back to the forwards. Yoshito Situminen back in from the blood bin. Can he make it all the way? Has he scored it? No. Wonderful defensive play by St. Joseph's College to hold that ball up.
Yeah, that brave little move from Idris Farooq. They were actually on their own try line. He decided to run from there, and they made all the way towards the opposition whitewash.
And now quick tap has been taken. Back to the forwards now. Royal College again 5 meters away from that try line. Shahid Mohidin playing same side rugby. Disas Padrana with the ball. He offloads it back in, but have they knocked on the ball? No, they haven't, referee says.
They held up once again for the second time, but I believe Royal College, they still do have an advantage. No, they don't. St. Joseph's, brilliant work. They escape from giving away a try twice inside the first 4 minutes of the second half.
And here we have a replay now. This is Padrana trying his best to score a try, and he's almost taken out, but he does offload it back in. And now Yuan Padrana, can he make it all the way? A wonderful hit, a wonderful run, 5 meters again. Royal College now.
Akash Gomes with a thumping tackle there on Yuan Padrana. And St. Joseph's believe they get the ball back. Obstruction, says the referee. But what a daring run from Padrana there. Yuan Padrana gives that hand off. But Akash Gomes, that was a brilliant tackle from Akash Gomes. A try-saving tackle for St. Joseph's College.
Definitely, Alexis, definitely. And now Yuan Padrana is on the ground now. As we saw that replay, it seemed like he had like a whiplash over there. But nevertheless, a wonderful run from him and Akash Gomes with that try-saving tackle. And now the scrum off, speaking with the skipper. Amika Samarasinghe now, St. Joseph's College playing very well, adamantly to put some points on the board. But they have the ball now, 5 meters away from their own try line.
From that attacking move from them, they have managed to hold off that counter-attack from Royal College brilliantly. Now it's about trying to get out of this red zone for St. Joseph's College. Rashmida taking some time now to settle things down a bit. Giving some time probably. Trying to create some separation for the kicker to go for that clearance kick. They're around 8 to 10 meters away. He decides to do something similar to what Idris Farooq did. And sells the dummy, sells another dummy, goes for the kick. Yeah, both the sides showing a lot of bravery here at the Royal Complex, Tanvir. Some back and forth action we are seeing at the moment, and St. Joseph's, they get the ball back.
It's a 1-to-1 situation.
The try scorer, the number 6, Ashen Kumar, with that turnover there. Making it easy, making it look very easy there. And Royal College have been penalised. St. Joseph's now, kicking to touch. A tremendous second half this team has been having, and yet only 6 minutes has been gone. And they have stopped not just one but 2 tries from the Royal College team. And here we have a replay of that turnover. Wonderfully read by the number 6 player, Ashen Kumar. Wonderful. Getting his arms on the ball there, not letting that Royal College player clear him out as well, but a line out now. Wonderfully taken. No, it hasn't. It has been thrown over. Senuja now with the ball. Beating one defender, beating 2, but he's finally taken down at the 40-meter mark.
Namindul Gavera doing the same mistake once again. We saw that for the 3rd time in this game now. The Royal College forwards making a case here. The line joins in now. Is Royal College on the move here. Oh, this is looking very, very dangerous for St. Joseph's College. Didru Jayasuriya.
Royal College playing advantage as well.
This is Padrana.
No! Relax it!
Mohidin takes it out. The forwards joining in. St. Joseph's College almost managed to seal that one. Now, I mean, those long passes out. But good work Good work from St. Joseph's College. Managing to get that hand out right on time. They need support. He needs support here. I think that was Ashen Kumar once again.
Brilliant game of rugby from Ashen Kumar, and if that had knocked on forward, that would have been a penalty for Royal College, but it did knock back and right into the St. Joseph's College players' hands. So now St. Joseph's College now inches away from their own try line, tending to the forwards, those heavy forwards once again with the pick and go, and making it comfortable for the kick taker to kick it to the out. Wonderful kick by him as well. 20 meter gain.
As keeper Beej Mujasegar with a brilliant kick takes his team very close to their own 22.
Time back on. Off. Sorry.
And now a sub has been made. The scrum of Shahid Mohideen has been taken out. A good game of rugby the lad has had.
It's a mark, boys. Play with the mark. It's your one.
Salvista Fernando has been brought in to the scrum half position. Nevertheless, Royal College now going for a maul for sure here. Yes, they have 20 metres away from the try line. St. Joseph's College doing very well to defend it. A wonderful game of rugby, a wonderful maul set up as well. St. Joseph's College trying their best to push them back, but Royal College dominating here. The Royal maul, something we haven't seen in a while, making their way, but landing sideways. Intisal Nazir now trying to do something, try to gain a few meters, but he's taken down right on the spot there. Salvista Fernando, Idris Farouk to the skipper. Amico Fernando.
No!
Referee says release the ball to the Josephian. And now Salvista Fernando fights with that ball back again. Idris Farouk with the ball to his centre. Can he make it? Now Dudula with the ball. Cuts back out, cuts back in. Takes two defenders down with him. Wonderful game of rugby now with Royal College's hands. Still meters away from their try line. St. Joseph's College, wonderful defense from them. Now Yoshida Situminu with the ball. Isn't taken down the first time, but the second time he is taken down. Salvista Fernando trying to his best to grab that ball out. No
advantage.
Not the best
Captain.
pass. That was
Two penalties.
to the flanker.
And one for not 10 meters.
Serun Ranasinghe did not expect the ball to come to his hands just like that, having two men in between as well.
And line out against come off 10 ball in on it. Mother in the back. Collapse it. Number 5.
Referee has somehow penalised St. Joseph's College. And here we have a replay of that pass. Salvista Fernando fighting for the ball there. But he does manage to take it. And then to Yuan, skipping two players and making his way to Senuja. Knocking on and being lined out, but for some reason St. Joseph's College have been penalised. And Royal College now 5 meters away from their try line.
2-2.
Now St. Joseph's College, can they disrupt this line out? They really need to do something here.
Oh. මේ කලින් වැඩිච්ච කරන්නේ කට් එකක් තියෙනවා ඊට. යන්න ගිලෙන්. Go.
The game has been brought to a pause, Laksisi. We do not know exactly why. Some injury has happened in the field.
මේක පීදන්නකො හරියට. මෙඩික්. මේක පීදන්නකො හරියට.
A blood injury from the replacement. Oki the Mudunkotua. He is saying he is okay to play, but the referee isn't having it.
Now St. Joseph's College, they have had a lot of close calls here, a lot of close escapes without giving away a try. Can they do that once again here? That's the big question. Can Royal College get over the line? No, will St. Joseph's College defend their hearts out and stop Royal College from getting that bonus point Amana Bank try?
On the line. Time on.
Now 5 meters away from the try line, Royal College definitely going for that short man line out. Definitely trying to go for the maul, I would say. And yes, they have, but no, it's been a back peel. This is Patrina breaks through one defender, two defenders. Inches away now. Can they score a try here? Going back to the blind side, easy. Making it look very easy, the skipper. Amika Samanasinghe. St. Joseph's, the Josephians not seeing that one coming there. Wonderful try and a wonderful decision taken by the scrum-off as well.
Amika Samanasinghe, the skipper. A well-deserved try for the skipper. He's had a great game. But St. Joseph's College once again found wanting for not focusing on the corners of the try line. This is Padurana once again with a powerful run. A powerful player he is. And then I just had to give that pass out. No one in front of him. Absolutely no one. Probably one of the easiest tries that Amika Samanasinghe scored.
Yes, Laxis, it seemed like one of the easiest tries and it looked brilliant. Now Idris Farooq, has he managed to put the ball in? Yes, he has! A tremendous kick by Idris Farooq, adding those 2 points and scoring the fourth Amona Bank try. Royal College now with the bonus point as well. A tremendous game of rugby for the Royalists.
Idris Farooq with a phenomenal conversion to make it a 19-point game. 19 points the difference now.
Making it look so easy, Laxisi. Making it look so easy, but this is his hope. This is Jurassic Park. This is the home for the Royalists. So he has taken that kick so many times in this ground for practices, at matches. Makes it look so easy.
Play.
And this has Pathiran and Laxisi. As we saw, the 4 tries that have been scored so far, and heavy impact player he has been in this game for those tries.
Exactly, he will definitely be in the conversation to be the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match for sure. College. Oh yes, this is Pathiran again. A no-look pass from Pathiran to Jasuria. Royal College slowly coming into their own here. St. Joseph's, no answer whatsoever for them. Nazir gives it out. Now here's the skipper, Amika Samanasinghe again. He runs around the defender. Doesn't give the ball out. Now Royal College on the move, searching for a 5th try. Savista Fernando. Not the best of passes, but no harm done. Idris Farooq collects it nicely. Jayadinu gives it out. Yes, Lidlo Jasuria again. Jasuria stopping his tracks here. Savista Fernando. Gives it out to Idris Farooq. Farooq to the number 4. Nazir Hanifa. Fernando again to Nakib. To his number 15, Yuan Pathirana. Unfortunately, he just overcooks that kick, Yuan Pathirana.
Yes, inches behind the 22 meters. If he had made it, it would have been a tremendous kick, Yuan Pathirana, as we have seen in the earlier stages of this match and in this league as well. Didula hasn't been having his space to run, and as it seems he has been marked compared to the previous games that we have seen against Sumangala and Thurston. He really hasn't had that space to make a run for it, and the forwards being very, very, very impactful in this game for both teams, not just Royal College. Now St. Joseph's College with the ball.
That's fine, that's fine.
Has been taken from the 6, a very good line-out throw from the hooker, Binduka Pereira. And now 10 to the forwards. Fly off the centres now to the wing 3. Number 25, it had been forward. The referee blows the whistle for it as well. The substitute, Chanel Kakure, has been brought in. Referee Rabin Alexander spotting that from miles away.
Yeah, forward pass.
Royal College now having that 19-point lead. And here we see a wonderful hooker throw. That was...
Time stop.
And the maul, they were going for that maul sit up there, but it had been sacked and brought down legally from the Royalists. And then we see a wonderful set piece move, but that pass just turned a bit forward there.
ආගේ බ්ලඩ් එකට ආයේ කවුද? Out.
And Yuan Patrina has been called out from off the field, bringing an end on this tremendous game he has been having.
Royal number 4.
And so has Nazir Hanifa once again came back in for his replacement, who was sent to the blood bin. Okita Mudunkoto has been brought back in.
Crouch!
A lot of substitutes have been made for the Royal College team, and just one from the Josephians. Now, in the halfway marks, the scrum has been awarded to Royal College. Savista Fernando feeds the ball to the fly half, now to the centre and back to the wing 3. And now to the skipper, having space outside. He sends the ball to the newly man, Dinuka Pereira. And once again, using those forwards from the 10, Zaspatrina beats 1, beats 2. But finally he's taken down. 40 meters away now, Imtisal Nazir. Trying to follow up with his teammates, but he's taken back unfortunately. And now the centre.
No, your hands on the ground.
Royal College now being the game plan. 2 hits out. A wonderful move there. And as we can see now, Royal College tending to those forwards once again. 52 meters on our clock. Still there is time. There's 18 minutes more for the Josephians to do something. And now Disas Patrino once again from the corner offloads it back to his player. Juggling the ball, Didula, but somehow still manages to keep it at hand. And now Okita now. A good hit. Now to Metuka, Idris Farooq. Going for a kick pass there, no man to take the ball. Can Royal College regain the ball? Yes, they do! And they score! Have they scored? Has Sinuja managed to land the ball? Yes, he does! A wonderful try by the flanker. Sinuja Ranasinghe. Referee Alexander did award the try, but has brought it back.
My on-field decision is
For the
try.
TMO decision.
Just want to recheck from the last kick.
If this try has been awarded, it would be a tremendous try, Roxy. Try of the match for sure, Roxy. Try of the match for sure. A wonderful look, as we can see, from the forwards taken back to Idris Farooq, reading the game, looking at that space, having 2 men against 1 there to get the ball. Unfortunately, that bump did land a bit awkwardly for the Josephian, and now this is the thing. The landing. Sinuja has the ball at hand, but it's the landing we need to see there. And yes,
can you check the other angle?
It does seem like he managed to have the ball landing on the ground.
Try again. Try.
Just want to have one more look.
Fine, just right. So I have addition. Thank you.
Pereira also was there to counter that ball, but referee Alexander now making his way.
Time back on.
Time has been played back on. And yes, the try has been awarded. A wonderful try. An Amana Bang try. Senuja Ranasinghe with a tremendous try. Something no one saw coming there, Laksisi. No one saw that coming. The combination from the fly half and a flanker. That's not something we see in everyday rugby. And nevertheless, not the easiest of conversions. But can Idris Farooq add the 2 points? And yes, he does. Easy once again, making it look too easy. Idris Farooq adding 2 more points for that tremendous Amana Bang try from Senuja Ranasinghe, the flanker.
After that slight little burst to begin the second half, Royal College, the slight little burst from St. Joseph's to begin the second half, Royal College just running away with the game at the moment, 33 points to 7, and probably aiming at somewhere around 50 from the way they're playing at the moment.
Yes, Laxisi, we saw St. Joseph's College have an amazing comeback in the second half, but it has been brought down now in this field. The body language of the players also doesn't look that great from where they started the second half. And now with the scoreboard pressure as well, it doesn't seem really fair, to be honest. Royal College having a massive margin. 15 points, 15 minutes more in the clock, Laxisi, but we cannot say yet. Yes, it has a comfortable lead, but anything can happen in this 15 minutes. And now St. Joseph's College with the ball now. Counter-attacking. No man inside full support there, but somehow manages to find their way. And now once again, going for the pick and go. The try scorer for the Josephians, Ashen Kumar. The Saints now using their forwards. Pick and go after pick and go. 4 phases so far now. Going for a back line ploy. Not cleanly taken, but he manages and does his best to keep the ball in play. And brought back inside. The Josephians going for that hit from Bhishma. The ball has been picked up. The Saints looking a bit confused now on the field. Still trying their best to put something on the board. At least going for that losing bonus point, Laxisi.
Time stop. Yellow 20.
Now referee Robin Alexander having a word
Late charge. Yellow 20.
with the assistant referee.
What's your recommendation?
If you can have a replay of that, it would be great.
Yellow number 20. Visser. Late charge bhai. Manga I recommended karna hai, right? Last warning. So go back, starting with the penalty.
Warning now to Okidum Mutun Kotua.
Back on.
Meanwhile, at Sugaladasa Stadium, Thurston College with a remarkable second half performance against Trinity College. Trinity, they were leading 36 points to 7, but they have not scored at least a single point in the second half so far. While Thurston have scored 12, it's 36 points to 19 at the moment. So a confidence boost of sorts for Thurston College, who are struggling at the moment.
Time stop. Changes.
Going head to head against teams like that and putting up performances like that will definitely be a huge deal for them going into that second phase of the tournament, where they will most probably compete in the ball segment. But for now, St. Joseph's, from the look of things, this won't be a W for them. This will be an L for them. So they'll have to go back to the drawing board and come up with a better performance against Trinity.
Collapse in.
Now the Josephians playing advantage once again, using those forwards. Is clearly turned over, but a penalty advantage was being played. The Royalists now
It's a penalty. Collapse in.
not playing the best of rugby. Now 5 meters away. Can the Josephians make something from this? 13 more minutes on our clock to go. 7 points to 33. Royal College in the lead. And like you said, Laxisi, it does look like a loss in Joseph's College, but if they can at least manage to get a losing bonus point, it would be great for them. And now Maul has been set 5 meters away. The Royal College forwards doing their best to defend it. But the Saints trying their best to do something, but it has been taken down legally as well. So advantage has not been played. Now the Saints inches away from the try line. We can see the ball on our screens as well, Laxisi. Can they do it? Can they put more points in the board for them and release a bit of pressure that has been applied from the scoreboard? 12 minutes remaining.
St. Joseph's will be too late for a comeback, but they can try to accumulate as much points as possible in the remaining 12 minutes. Inches short. The forwards working on the fringes now, deciding to go for that pass. Rashmida got isolated, that player wearing the number 24 jersey.
Yes, Dion Fernando having a fresh jersey compared to his teammates. Trying to do something there, but not being able to. But nevertheless, Joes now right under the post, 5 meters away from their try line. Looking to put some points to board.
Advantage in favour of St. Joseph's as well, from what I heard. And the forwards for St. Joseph's College trying to march forward, but Royal College defence holding on strong at the moment.
The time has been stopped. A bit of illegal play from the Royalists. So referee Ravin Alexander now will go to his pocket.
So that's clearly dangerous, right? Last warning, so this fine, he'll be out. Out.
So that's Yoshita Situmina sent to the sin bin.
No arm in the tackle. Direct
no
contact
arms
head.
in the tackle, says the referee.
Wait. You have option. Okay.
Two penalty spots for St. Joseph's College.
So here,
referee Alexander asking where they'll take it. They decide to go to the left side.
Time back on.
Going for that quick tap now. St. Joseph's College still inches away from the try line. Yoshida Sidumina has been taken out. So 14 men at the field for Royal College. And have they scored it? Not yet. Just one more would do it for them. Still inches short. Have they found grounding?
No try.
No try has been said by referee Ravin Alexander.
But they still have the advantage. Line offside advantage. Taking the tap again, St. Joseph's College. Trying their level best to get over the line here. But this Royal College defensive line is not something that you can get through easily. But Janit Marasinghe, just like that, manages to find a little gap. And he goes over for the Amana Bank try. The second one for St. Joseph's College.
Wonderful try by Janit Marasinghe. Very impactful player he has been in this game. And as we can see, a Royalist now taken off the field as well for another blood blim checkup. Tremendous try from this player, and as his brother is playing on Sunday as well. Navin Marasinghe, the captain of the Josephians in 2023 season.
Time back on.
Maybe we could see Janit Marasinghe joining his brother for the Sri Lankan team as well in the future. An easy conversion now taken. 7 points to 33, now 14 points to 33. Still not the best of margins any team would want. But the Josephians now, as we have a look at that replay, the Josephians getting the opportunity. Royal College being penalised over and over again, but still not going for the line out or the scrum to keep that momentum going. They choose to keep going with the quick tap, and it is worth it at the end, Laksisi. High risk and yet high reward as well.
Exactly, Tanveer. Now with the restart kick is Idris Farooq. 33 points to 14, 8 minutes to go on our clock. Maybe one more try for St. Joseph's. Good high-hanging restart kick from Farooq. Collection there. That was Dion Fernando.
No. Thank you.
St. Joseph's College taking their time to take the ball out. Here's Rashmida. Goes for a box kick. Well collected by Farooq. Now with this Farooq trying to find space, trying to go by himself. Avista gives it out. Not the best of passes. And Janit Marasinghe, unfortunately, losing it forward.
And here we have a replay of that run from Idris Farooq.
Come, boys.
Beats one, cuts in, cuts out, beats one, but he's finally taken down by the second defender. And the St. Joseph's player seeing the ball loose. And if I saw correctly, that was Mara Singh once again being active on the field in the dying moments of this game, trying to do something for his team and for his college as well. But still, was not enough. And yet, Royal College, another opportunity, a scrum in the 40-meter mark. Savisto Fernando feeds the ball once again. Idris Farooq now to Hiruka, but terrible. Hiruka not expecting the ball there. Bad judgment from him. Now Josephians are playing advantage. The big number one, Tisat Tenila with the ball. Feeds it out. Navin Marasinghe once again, sorry.
Janit Marasinghe, Tanvir, not Navin Marasinghe. Yeah, Janit Marasinghe once again trying to find space. A powerful run from him. Good to see so much power, so much intensity even after staying out there for a long period of time. He didn't start, but he was out there very early in the first half, Janit Marasinghe. A solid return for him. Now St. Joseph's College. Oh, that's good. Dion Fernando. Lovely break there. Inside the 22-meter territory of Royal College. He lost it backwards, luckily. Oh, the number 22. Ryan Javardhana having a hard time there, but now St. Joseph's looking for options. No advantage as the referee. He will go back to the penalty. In fact, it's actually a knock-on infringement from Royal College, so it will be a scrum for St. Joseph's.
Yes, the substitution of Royal College, right, Mausuf has been brought in and has just been a blunder in the field. And just a fun fact, Lux, you see, the number 8s of the Royal versus St. Joseph's game back in 2022, Naveen Pereira and Naveen Marasinghe were the number 8s in both those games, and both brothers are at the field today as well. Royal College being Dinuka Pereira and St. Joseph's College being
Janit Marasinghe. So it will be a scrum for St. Joseph's College. Rashmi the feed in. St. Joseph's searching for a third Amana Bank try here. It's the number 4. Wearing the number 4 jersey, Janit Marasinghe. Now yes, Dion Fernando gives it out to his fullback Akash Gomez. They went out of room there, St. Joseph's College, but they still have possession. Gives it out. St. Joseph's desperately searching for another try before the final whistle of the game. Oh, Janit Marasinghe showcasing his power.
Brilliant game of rugby from the lad, but unfortunately he knocks it on inches away from the try line.
Time stop. Changes.
Another sub has been made. Number 2 of Royal College. Imtisal Nazir has been taken out and Naqib Mohammed makes his way back into the field.
White number 7. St. Joseph number 7.
Naveen Marasinghe, Laksisi. A tremendous game from the lad, but still a little bit too late for the Josephians and himself. But still, a 19-point difference now. A 19-point difference. Only if they can make it a 7-point difference is when they can get the losing bonus point. Or maybe even just score 2 more tries to get another bonus point as well. As we saw at this Kingswood St. Thomas's game where Kingswood is the only team so far, Laksisi, in this Dialog Schools Rugby League to get 2 bonus points in one game. The losing bonus point and scoring 4 tries. A tremendous game that was in Mount Lavinia against the Thomians. Quite a bit of scrap for the Thomian lads there in the last minute. Getting that try and getting 2 tries in the last 5 minutes of that game, Kingswood College, and the final score being 28 to 29 points. Quite the interesting game that was.
Yes, indeed, Tanvir. Kingswood College, and even against Isipatana College last weekend, they were really good. They were leading at one point actually, and unfortunately Isipatana, as they have always been doing in this year, they made a good comeback in the fourth quarter of the game. We can say they have been a fourth quarter side. Isipatana against Mahanama, against Trinity in that final. I think except for that game against Royal College, that semi-final where they scored 3 tries inside the first 15 minutes. I think they have been made to do everything the hard way. Against Wesley as well, they were trailing. So Kingswood, I expect to see some good things from Kingswood in the remainder of the season.
Being a very promising side and a bit of a scare in 2020, I would say, but due to COVID, that team did not be able to play, and players as like Jansen was in that squad as well, and Ekanayaka as well in the Sri Lankan team right now.
Yeah, two of the best playmakers for Sri Lanka at the moment, Hishan Jansen and Vinal Ekanayaka.
Nevertheless, Luxury back to this game. St. Joseph's College, 2 minutes remaining in our clock. Still attacking, still trying to put some points in the board, and now playing advantage. Tackler not rolling away. Referee Ravi Alexander says so a little bit more to go. And now Luxury, we have to decide on the Swiss Tech player of the match as well. Royal College being the dominating side for this game for sure. Who do you think is worthy?
Royal College, a lot of great performances for them. We will mention this earlier as well. This has Patriana certainly in the conversation to be the perfect player of the match. Amika Samarasinghe as well. Senuja Ranasinghe, he's had a great game too. Senuja Ranasinghe, Idris Farooq too. So yeah, it's a very tough one even for St. Joseph's College. Ashin Kumar, he stood out. And Yoshida Sidhumin as well, although he had that injury, had a very good first half. Unfortunately was sent to the sin bin. So after having a close consideration about all the names, I feel that skipper Amika Samarasinghe had a much bigger saving compared to the other players in this encounter.
I would agree as well. I mean, it's good that it's tough for us to just pick one player from this team. So it shows us that the Royal College team, the teamwork from this team, just not from a singular angle. But so many players have had a great game. So Amika Samarasinghe will be our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. But nevertheless, Royal College now with the ball once again. And said player, the Swiss Tech player of the match, Amika Samarasinghe with the ball once again from the corner. Making their way forward now, using the forwards once again. The number 17, the substitution, Lemita Amarasinghe now with the ball, and now back to this Aspatirana. The dynamite player, the dynamite number 8 of Royal College. And now back to the forwards of Royal College, making their meters from the forwards. That seemed a little bit forward from our camera, but referee Alexander says better. And now once again, the Royal backline with the ball. Didula now with the ball, cuts in, cuts out. Beats one, beats two, something he has been doing continuously in this game. The scrum half isn't there to feed back the ball to the line. And they finally do it. Back to the forwards, taken back to the line. Nakib Mohammed to the Aspatirana. Has the ball been turned out? Yes, it has. Clive Hingert gets his hands on the ball. And now quick tap has been taken from the Josephians. Still with the ball now, the Saints. Time has been brought to a stop from us, Luxury, but still the game is still going on. 45 minutes has been played. 45 seconds extra has been played. The Josephians still with the ball, trying their best to put something on the board, but he knocks it on.
Is that the game? No. We will have time for another scrum.
Time back, Kon. So last move. Yeah, අනිත් පැත්තට දුවදී හැප්පෙන්න. So last move. So first knock on.
So the result from Sugaddas Stadium, Trinity College 48, Thurston 19.
Okay, now all in. Crouch. Bind.
Last move of the game. Pravin Alexander mentioning that it will be the last move. Savisa Fernando feeds the ball in. Royal College probably a last little burst, but making a mess out of it.
So first knock on. I'm not sure.
Contests the referee, and that will be the game. Royal College extend their unbeaten streak to 3 games, and St. Joseph's College, they suffer their first loss of the season, first loss of the league season. St. Joseph's College 33 points to 14. Royal College, a comprehensive win, we can say. Yes, there were some mistakes that they'll really want to work on before going into next week's action. For St. Joseph's College, a lot to work on, especially their handling errors during this encounter. The defensive aspect has been a good one in this game, I feel, but on the other departments, St. Joseph's College struggled big time, and Royal College got the upper hand, and they never looked back.
Yes, Royal College having a tremendous margin against this team. A good battle this was for them. St. Joseph's College having that momentum just in the beginning of the second half, but not being able to push through and not being able to get that losing bonus point as well. But I must say the Royal College performance has been increased step by step. After each game we see some kind of improvement from this Royal team, Laxis. It's quite interesting. Not being the favourites from the fans at the beginning of the knockout tournament, but seeing the way they've improved from match to match to match is something you don't see every day. But nevertheless, next week we have Royal taking on Dialog College and St. Joseph's taking on Trinity College. Both teams will be taking on a team from Kandy. An interesting week it will be. And here we have the full-time verdict. Royal College 33 and St. Joseph's College 14 here at Jurassic Park. And now we have the highlights of the second half as well. Royal College now seeing Amika Samrasinghe making it look easy there from the blind side, and Idris Farooq with a tremendous conversion. And here was try of the match. The combination from the fly half and the flanker. Another easily converted kick from Idris Farooq. And this is when the Josephians use their forwards. And Janit Mara Singh scoring for his team in the dying note of this game. And the key stats of this match: Royal College scoring 5 tries, converting 4 of them, and St. Joseph's College scoring only 2 tries and converting both of them. And the perfect player, the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, the skipper, Amika Samrasinghe. A wonderful game of rugby we had at Royal College Sports Complex, and now we have the upcoming fixtures for this week. Tomorrow, Sumangala taking on Vidyartha, St. Anthony's taking on Wesley College, Mahanama taking on St. Thomas's, and Zairo College taking on Kingswood College.
And the St. Peter's College taking on Science. Those are the 5 games coming away tomorrow. And on Sunday, we have Dhamraj College taking on Isipatana, and Anand College taking on DS Senanayaka. So some of those games that can go very, very close and right down the wire.
Yes, especially Laxisi, Mahanam taking St. Thomas's and Anand taking on DS would be quite interesting. And as well as Zaira versus Kingswood at Maradana tomorrow will be the matches to watch, I would say, Laxisi. My word is Anand College and Mahanam College, the underdogs in this league, have been showing tremendous potential coming from the B division to this A division. And Anand College beating Science College last week was something that most people were looking forward to, and they did capitalize on that. And Mahanam College still not being able to win their games, but maybe we can see something happening tomorrow at the Air Force grounds against St. Thomas's.
No, in fact, they did manage to beat Dhamaraja last weekend, Tanvir. So Mahanam and Anand, both the teams with 1 win each, and making a strong case to even maybe qualify for a cup position or even a plate position for sure.
Definitely, Luxis, definitely, because we cannot really say who will be coming up from these 3 groups. Who is going to be on the cup segment? Who is going to be on the plate segment? Who is going to be on the bowl segment from the groups A, B, and C? Yes, we do have our favorites from the B and C, but the A group is the quite questionable group with St. Peter's College being the favorites. But from there on, the list just goes on. So nevertheless, stay tuned with us, the Papare, on the upcoming fixtures tomorrow and day after, live.
So thank you very much everyone for joining with us for this match day 1 encounter of week number 3 in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. Royal College beating St. Joseph's College quite easily. So we invite all of you to join with us tomorrow and the day after as well. Thank you very much everyone. I'm Laxi D. Silva signing off alongside Tanvi Razan and the rest of the Papare technical and production crew. Have a very good night.
And by for opener,
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
This is Sri Lankaවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Someone
Nippon Cement.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන්යක් ගහමුද?
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන්යක් ගහමුද?
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff හැම සිතක්ම පිබිදේ රස lemon රසයේ ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff Maliban lemon puff chill when lemon.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන්යක් ගහමුද?
දවසම රිෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න ට්‍රේන් එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Saratama enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
විහිළු නෙමෙයි ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Hi, I'm Janidul Ilishan. 2025 පාසල් රග්බි තරඟාවලියේ සෙල්ලම් කරන හැමෝටම හොඳින් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න මම සුබ පතනවා.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi.